Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a two-page layout that I think is absolutely beautiful. Not only the papers, but I think this layout is kind of pretty. I think it'd be lovely for a wedding, but I am using it for pictures of my niece's daughter, so I guess she's my great niece, and so she's sitting on a hammock and playing with a camera. I think she's interested in photography, so I'm going to put two photos together here, or you could use a 5x7 and change the size of the frame, and then I'm doing two separate photos on that page. So I am using paper from this pad, Spring Posies by Recollections. These are at Michael's. If they ever get any paper back in stock, my goodness, they've been out of paper for a while. Okay, so I have chosen this paper for a background, and that's a gold foil on there, so it's reflecting. So I put a pattern on here to remind you to use a pattern paper, and then I've chosen this green, very pretty, there it is the right way, for these zigzags, and this peach paper has gold foil on it as well, and this is for these zigzags, chevrons, and this frame on this side. I try to repeat the same papers on both sides to tie my page all together, because to me the 24 by 12 is one canvas. I treat it as one page sort of thing. Okay, so once I found this beautiful corner, so I just had to, there's a new cartridge. I think it's, I'm going to hit this and show it to you. Images. I typed in floral corner, and these came up, and I just about fainted. They're new. Here it is, right here. So I clicked on that, but look at them. They're absolutely breathtaking. I can't wait to use all of them. I'm just in love with them. They're just, and look at these. I'm just in shock. They're so gorgeous. Can't wait to use them all. So anyway, this is the first one I'm using. I will add it to the canvas to show you what I did with it. Okay, here it is. So this, when I cut it out, it didn't show up on the pattern papers at all. So I created a background for it. I just put it on white by doing the offset. So I just clicked on the offset. Let's wait for, there it is. And now I'm just going to shrink it a bit by sliding this dot over. Make it smaller. There. And then I'm going to apply that. It always comes out in black. So first thing I'm going to do is to group these, because if I touch one and it moves, they won't be centered. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the background that I just made. And see all these little holes? I don't want those. All those little cutouts. So you just click in the very bottom right hand corner on contour, and then you just put hide all contours. Close that, and it filled them all in. Now I'm going to change the color of that from black to white. There we go. And that's how I did this. Now I made it in green, and I flipped it. facing the other way. So that's how I did that. Thought I'd show you. Now the reason I did these frames, I'm in love with them. I've just discovered them. But when I pulled out this paper, the diamonds on it made me think, and the florals made me think of these, because it's a fairly new cartridge and I've been using it lately. So I pulled out some frames with the diamonds, and I'm going to tuck these photos into them. They'll probably be on top, tucked in. So maybe I'll just arrange, send to the front. Whoop, I was moving my mouse. There. So I will tuck that in, and maybe some of the flowers will go on top. All right, so another thing is, when I made cut these out, I used the chevrons. I used my Kiwi Lane, but these are from Design Space. When I placed the papers on top of the background, they didn't even show up. They just disappeared because they're all so soft. So I decided I needed to shadow them. So I shadowed this one with the dark green that I used on this page. So I'll show you how I did that here. So I just pulled this down, and I unlocked the corner, and then I'm going to duplicate that up there. Now I'm just pulling this aside, and this is the background. So I unlocked that one. So I'm going to make it higher by 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks. And then I'm going to change the color of that to the dark green. And now I'm going to put this together. And then if I align that, center it, and then group it, there we go. I can put this back in place, and then arrange, send to the back. Oh, I thought I'd sent it all the way. Send to the back. Now I have to pull it forward. Bring forward. There. So I can just duplicate this and delete that one, and I'll have both of them on there. But it really helped make a difference in making the page. All right, so I am going to make this page now, and we're going to put it together. All right, let's make this pretty page. I'm got my photos here, and so I'm just going to mount them on this mat. Very close together. I'm using a white mat for this because I want to keep the page light and airy. There we go. Now here's the frame that I've cut out for this. I want to make sure these flowers are facing the right way. There. So that's going to sit on there like that. Now these are more of the kids. I I picked this paper because, I don't know, this netting, it reminded me of the mesh on the hammock. And also the diamonds in the other paper, because these overlapping circles make diamonds in the middle. Okay, so we're going to do this. Okay, first of all, let's get rid of those and put our background on. So I ended up doing a shadow on these papers because they absolutely, as I said, disappeared. You couldn't even tell that there was other paper behind it when I had the photos on. So I'm liking this better. There, now they show up with the dark green shadow. Plus it brings the dark green onto this side of the page. I did have it on these frames, but it wasn't very much. So one is going up here and the other is going down here. And I'm going to tuck this photo inside it. Just like that. And then I'll put this one inside here. And we'll raise it so they aren't overlap. I'll lower this one and raise this one so they aren't overlapping. Here we go. I'm thinking that's very pretty. And yet I'm loving it. Then I have my beautiful corner. I'll be using these a lot, and I'm going to put that right there. But I'm still thinking this isn't quite enough. So I went into my stash of borders, and I found in there's a summertime, Creative Memories Summertime, and I found this leafy border that I am going to put here and just tuck that under there. I could cut it off at this leaf, but I'm going to leave it on the whole page. I think I like it like that. So that's it. This page is, oh no, I found pearls, and I put all these pearls, happen to have perfect peach pearls, put them on where all these berries go on these frames. And I think I'll probably do some, I'm going to add some to the frame. And I might do some, yeah, I think I'm going to add a few more of these because they are so pretty. But I need my knife. Here we are. To cut them off. Now. Oh yeah, right in the middle of some of these flowers. It's perfect. I have more fun decorating my page once I've got everything down. I just love doing this part. Oh. Okay. I'm having trouble getting that pearl up. There. 1, 2, 3. That'll do because that flower isn't open. And then I'm going to do some, I'm going to do 3 in a row. And they're joined right here. And another 3 in a row. Right up here. Oh, actually, yeah, I wanted to put that on here, but I do love it on the photo. They show up. Maybe I'll do them on the other side on the photo. That's an idea. So let's just cut another 3 and put them right here. That's cute. And I'll put on this side of this photo. Okay, down here. Now that's cute. That looks cute. Okay, now I'm happy with it. So this page is done. Thank you for watching. Bye.